All right, now here's the plan. You take the gun, you walk into the restaurant, you act very natural. You go up to the cashier and you say, give me all the money in the cash register to go. Then you put the money in the shopping bag and you run out the door. You got that?
Yeah, I got that. Now, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be right across the street sitting in the getaway car.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. And remember, I've got the hard job, you got the easy job.
Wait a minute. I take the gun.
Yeah.
And I go into the restaurant and I ask for all the money to go.
Yeah.
And I put it in the shopping bag and I go out the door.
Right, I'll be waiting in the car.
Then what makes you think that I've got the easy job and you've got the hard job?
It's very simple. I can't drive.
Wait a minute. Does that big white mutt belong to you?
Wait a minute yourself. That dog is no mutt.
Okay, have it your way. Does that big white Jeff belong to you?
Now, wait a minute. Let's don't go talking about my dog. That dog's like a brother to me.
I can notice a resemblance.
Oh.
Pick two.
1, 2.
Okay, now listen, Turkey. That big dog of yours caused that accident.
Well, let's see, a lot of dogs chase cars.
Yeah, well, he caught mine and took the tire off.
Well, I can't believe that. I can believe it. I can believe it. I mean, you seem to forget that a dog fills many an empty space in a man's life.
Yeah, a hot dog. Listen, would you loan me your brains? I'm going out with an idiot tonight.
Oh, yes.
Now get that tire and make it snappy.
All right.
Go on. Look at that.
Hey, white bang. Hey, white bang.
Hello.
Hey, listen. There's a guy. Did you take a tire off a guy's car? No, I'm talking to you. Now, look. Take a look at these teeth. See? Because in about another 20 seconds, they're not going to be there for you to see. Now, did you take the tire or didn't you? Well, go get it. Go get the tire. Good. All right. Okay. Yes. Here you go.
Okay, very good. Wait a minute. How come he took a big chunk out of it?
Well, I'll ask him. Listen, how come you took a big chunk out of it? Makes sense to me. He said he thought it was a donut.
Oh! That's enough of that.
Right now, let's go to the words of wisdom. They're very important, and we want you to pay close attention to them, and they go like this. Show me a guy who keeps detergent on a high shelf, and I'll show you a guy who jumps for joy. Cover me. Okay. Now, what do we mean by that? You guys sound like a set of my china, all cracked and mostly broke. I mean, don't ask a woman to wash the dishes. These days. Don't ask a woman to wash dishes these days because she'll probably say no soap. And that can be a detergent to your relationship. Every marriage has its ups and downs. But washing dishes can make a woman see pots before her eyes. And then things just won't pan out. So don't... So don't treat a lady like an old dish rag. Don't try to pull the steel wool over her eyes by saying, I read where Farrah Fawcett does the dishes, because you're liable to wind up getting hit with a flying saucer and need a few plates in your head. Just go out and buy an automatic dishwasher for your wife before your marriage goes down the drain. Like my career. And you do that, and I love you. Give me a kiss. Let's find out what the weather's going to do. Right? Let's do that.
Enroll today at Vitos' famous Waitress school, where their motto is, we don't serve a fly in your soup, we serve the whole pair of pants. At Vitos, you'll receive a cheap-looking napkin to pin on your dress, a cheap-looking name tag to pin on your sleeve, and a few cheap rumors to pin on Vito. Remember, Vitos' famous Waitress school is as near as your phone, and your phone is just a stone's throw from the tips of your fingers. Vitos' famous Waitress school, void where prohibited by law.
Watch in horror as a giant sea monster gets a headache while standing in line at an adult bookstore. See 500 senior citizens riot when their Social Security checks arrive with Jim Neighbors' pictures on them. See all this and more in Bob, Carol, Ted, and Fido. The picture that's won more awards than you can shake a stick at, and that includes the coveted Shaky Stick Award.
Now let's take a look at today's weather. If you're attending the Xerox Employees Picnic, it will be sunny, 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 sunny.
Right now, though. Hey, Carnival in town! Oh, look out! You know what, Pooh? That's the worst cotton candy I've ever eaten.
It isn't cotton candy, it's stuffing from my couch.
Oh, from... I thought you went to the...
I wish I were with him.
Listen.
Yeah.
First of all, listen, I thought you went to the circus.
I did. One of my friends is in the circus.
Well, that sounds interesting. What does he do?
He does an unusual type of act. He swallows a 4-foot sword.
Well, what's so unusual about that?
He's only 3 feet tall. And when he sat down, he tore my couch.
Yeah. It's about that time, right, Pooh?
Yeah, it certainly is.
Okay.
Hit it, Dave.
Oh, they're back. The Pookie Theater presents the Pookie Players. Ian.
Yeah.
The Chief.
Chef.
Oh, Chef. Chef. That's right. That's right. Oh.
Hold it now. Big wardrobe. Cool it a minute.
Oh, yes. Here they
I just had to come back and give you my compliments for an outstanding meal. It was superb. Mercy, mercy. It is my great pleasure, Monsieur, to prepare for you food that you love. You must have to know how to cook hundreds of different meals to satisfy all the customers. But of course, certainement, there is nothing about food I don't know. Well, I hate to be a pest, but I've often wondered, how do you make mulligan stew? I flirt with Mrs. Mulligan. Captain!
Ah, yes. That was a winner, Poop.
Last time I did that, I got a standing ovation.
You mean you were that good?
No, right after the performance, I sang the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, yes. Well, where are you going now?
Well, I'm heading a committee to have Big Dave put away in a home.
You're heading a committee to have Big Dave put away in a home?
Yeah.
What did he do?
I went over to the hotel to meet Tom Thumb and get his autograph.
Yeah.
So I went to his room, knocked on the door, and Big Dave answered the door and said, "What do you want, Pook?"
Yeah.
So I said, "I want Tom Thumb's autograph."
Yeah.
And Big Dave says, "Good, I'm Tom Thumb, come in."
Well, what did you say?
I said, "You're nuts. Tom Thumb's a dwarf."
Well, what did Big Dave say?
He said, "Well, this is my day off."
Give me the phone. I'm having him put away. You're having Big Dave. Yes, sir?
Mr. Sales?
Yes?
Mr. Soupy Sales?
That's me.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Sales?
Yes.
Permit me to introduce myself.
Yes.
My card.
Uh-huh. Sabu Latex. Indian Rubber Man.
Yes.
Y-R-I-R.
Y-R-I-R, yes.
Y-R-I-R. What does that mean?
You read it right.
The Indian Rubber Man?
That is correct.
You rub Indians?
No, of course not, Mr. Sales. My body is made of rubber. I am completely elastic, capable of molding my body into any shape.
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
Oh, well, you watch this.
Okay. He turned himself into a tree.
Yes, I have done it.
That's really something.
You see, I have molded my body into the shape of a tree.
That's really great.
Thank you very much. I must return to my normal shape now.
Okay.
I cannot stay this way too long, you know.
Why not?
Birds keep building nests in my armpits. Well, now what do you think of that?
Oh, I tell you, I think that's really wild.
Thank you very much. Now, I have another shape that I can turn myself into.
Okay.
What's this?
Okay.
I grab my feet with my mouth.
He turned himself into a ball.
Yes.
You turned yourself into a ball.
Yes, that's right. Oh, yes.
I can't believe it. Can I bounce you a few times?
All right, but let's go inside before some kid comes along and kicks me. That happens all the time.
Oh, okay. All right. That's really... That's it. Are you having a good time?
I'm getting kind of cramped.
Oh, okay. How's this now?
Wait, I'll change my shape again.
Here.
Oh, boy. Oh, that feels so good to stretch again.
Oh, you. Well, that's marvelous, but you never told me why you came here.
Mr. Sales, I have a routine that you might be interested in for your show.
What's that?
I squeeze myself through a tennis racket.
You squeeze yourself through a tennis racket?
That is correct. Are you interested?
Am I interested? Certainly. I've never seen an act like that before. If you go over great like that, you could do the show. It's hard to believe.
Well, I am the one and only. I will audition for you now. Here is a tennis racket.
Yes.
And I will squeeze myself through this. There. How do you like that? Can I be on the show? Did I get the job?
No. I don't think so.
But why not, sir? I squeezed myself through the tennis racket, did I not?
Yeah, but you took out the strings first. I guess he was afraid of straining himself.
Away from Earth, deep in the inner reaches of space, there was a tiny planet. A planet called Kreplach. Kreplach, a little world where people lived in peace and harmony, and where dietary laws were always observed. And that was the birthplace of the man we have come to know and love here on Earth. From the regions of the unknown came someone stronger than steel, harder than a bagel, faster than a bicycle, able to jump the tallest building, more powerful than garlic. Is it a pizza? Is it a pipe cleaner? No, it's Soupy Man!
Hello, Clark.
Oh, hello, Lois.
That's Lois.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Good story, Clark.
Thank you.
Don't you think it would be better if you put some paper in the typewriter?
I thought something was missing. I'm working on a great story, Lois. Farmer in Indiana got his hand caught in a milking machine. He's the only man in town with a thumb 16 inches long. Listen, Lois, why don't we have dinner after work? I'll treat.
Anytime you pick up your own check, you're treating. Some of the staff here said they named a bird call after you.
Oh, really?
Cheep, cheep.
I'm really flattered naming a bird call after me. You know something, Lois, this apple is making me sick.
It should. It's wax. This basket belongs on a table in my hall.
Hello. Hi, Mr. Bent.
Well, hi, Timmy. How's the cub reporter for the paper doing?
Gosh, Mr. Bent, I want to thank you for taking me under your wing and teaching me how to become a full-fledged reporter.
Not at all, Timmy, not at all. Now it's time for lesson 456. $5, please.
Oh, yeah, I've got it right here. What? $5. What are we going to learn today, sir?
Well, today we're going to learn something we've never learned before. The 5 W's and H of journalism.
You mean the why, what, where, when, who, and how?
Good boy, Timmy. You learn fast. You're a smart student. Yes, sirree. If you were any brighter, we'd have to put a shade on you.
Hello, Mr. Editor Man, sir.
All right, Timmy, you and I are going to play building and loan.
Okay. Well, how do you play that?
You get out of the building and leave me alone. Listen, Bent.
Yes?
I want you to check in the tip for me. They have a special flight to Chicago for $50.
Gee whiz, when I went back there, they charged me $200.
Yeah, but you flew inside the plane.
Oh, that's it. What is that? What is this?
What in the world's going on? Hey, it's the Martians.
Martians?
They're landing.
Look, a man is getting out of a spaceship, and he's heading this way.
Gosh, he's walking right up the side of this building.
Hello there. You Earth people. I'm Man from Planet X. I'm with Advanced Scouting Party. Must find new planet for my people. Old planet due to explode in 1 month. You have chewing gum?
Gum. Gum.
You have cigarettes?
Cigarette, yes, cigarette.
You have match?
Oh, a match, yeah.
You have phone number?
He may be from outer space, but he certainly has Earthman's habits.
Look, Space Cadet, I'm editor of this newspaper, and I want to know what you're doing here.
What's that?
You'll see.
If your sweetheart sends a letter of goodbye.
This ray gun. Now watch.
You missed me, turkey.
Did I? Snap your fingers.
Do you mean like this?
Bring Mayor here or I destroy whole city.
We'll get the mayor.
Well, we'll even get Metro Goldwyn.
Well, I'm going to call the mayor. Look what the Martian is doing. Look, Lois.
That's Lois.
Oh, yes. Listen, Lois, in case this phone doesn't work, you run on down the street and call the mayor from another booth.
Okay, Clark.
You don't understand.
We're taking you in, you dirty old man here. Let's go this way over here.
Police today captured the notorious West Side Flasher. He was in a phone booth on the northwest corner of Walk and Don't Walk.
Now can I have your phone number?
It's 555-1212.
Thanks a lot for being with us. Have a wonderful evening. Great day tomorrow. We'll see you. Where's the phone booth?